bowlingball.com. It's where bowlers go.
Hey everyone, we're here today testing the Hammer Black Widow Mania. This is a new release coming out January 16th. It's the next installment into the Black Widow series, so I'm sure it's going to be good. Whew. So that's where I was in warm-up with that, but it is very aggressive for me. We only threw a few shots to get ready. You're going to see my spare shooting, which isn't good.
It's definitely hard off the spot.
Yeah, definitely. Got a chance. Had a boy. So this has the HK22-Cohesion Pearl cover stock. It is finished at 5,000, 1,000, 1,500 Saile with factory compound. Which is what Brunswick's using on a lot of stuff right now. So we've seen this finish preparation, but I don't know that we've seen this cover stock on a Widow. I'm gonna move in off of that because I liked it. Got him. So, whew. So as you can see, this is pretty fresh. I mean, we only threw less than a game on this lane. So this ball is boogieing for me. It's got the gas mask asymmetric core, which is what pretty much all the Widows have. The entire world loves that core, so no reason to change it. As you can see, man, this thing gets to the breakpoint and doesn't want to stop.
So the bowlingballcom followers know that we're listening to their comments on our YouTube videos. Can you explain as well where you're standing with your feet?
I can, yeah. So it's a good one. So I have a goofy old method of swing plane and how far between my body and where I'm looking. So my feet are on 37, and that puts my eyes really close to the foul line at around 25 or so. That doesn't correlate to where I'm at on the lane. It's just to get me kind of lined up. So you can see around the arrows at 17. So I start 37. I'm looking 25 at the line. That's just to line up my body. And then that's right around. That was actually a little right of where I wanted it. But that ball rolled amazing. So is that what they've been asking? I didn't even, I haven't read all the comments.
Yeah.
Okay.
A couple comments.
Right.
They like the detail that we give.
So I'm going to stay there because that ball ended up being flush. Yeah, so you can see I missed by an arrow in. The good news is, I'm not ashamed to say I missed by an arrow in because I think we all do, but I still got it to the pocket. I mean, with no board boxes, I'd walk away and say flat 10 and know that I tugged it by an arrow. So I'm okay with that. Oh boy.
Oh,
I told Dylan it was going to happen. So we all know I shoot spares with a spare ball, so I don't have to worry about trying to do anything funny with it. Anyway, I'm going to see if I can strike because I think I've struck once.
You can make it 2 for 5.
Yeah.
I believe in you.
I think so. We know the two-hander is going to loop the lane and make me look like a chump, but that's okay. That was better. It's going to hook early. Jeez Louise. So the new format is we don't edit them, right? So those are my 5 shots. We would have been here for probably 10 more minutes in the old format. Yeah. Have fun. I'm sure. You want me to get this out of your way? Let me get it out of your way.
Yeah, please.
Plus, everyone can
like to see this.
Everyone can see me throw it another spare. Watch it.
One time.
Oh, that would have been
I wanted it one
video
time.
gold. All right. Dylan will throw 5 strikes and everyone will enjoy it. So.
We saw the struggle bus last video, so we'll hope that we're not on the struggle bus now, but.
So actually, I didn't get lined up at all with that ball. Nothing to do with the ball. I wasn't throwing it very good.
Oh, I'm missing a 10 pin.
That's a 7-pin.
I mean 7, sorry.
God, these two-handers don't even have to know the pins. That's the left gutter. We have no reset down here, so we're just going to get these out of the way.
We apologize in advance.
For Dylan's mirror image of a 10-pin. He's going to get this rack figured out here. Do we have a ball return also? Oh, here we go.
I think I knocked down more balls or more pins.
Jeez, have you done this before?
No.
Those are called pins?
Those are pins.
That's a ball in your hand.
Look, now we're going to get focused.
How long has it been since you threw a widow?
Threw a widow?
Have you ever thrown a window?
A window?
Have you ever thrown a widow before?
No, I have not.
Dylan's young
No,
and
I
he's
have
very loyal to a couple brands. This may change your world.
Should have left a 7 gone. It was, what were your numbers?
It was 18 to 8. Mine were all over the place. Which one do you want? I struck from 17.
Okay.
I almost struck from 22.
Now, I can't mess with you for missing a 10 if
you
I missed a
100%
7.
can.
Not if I missed a 7.
I wouldn't miss it with my spare ball though.
I think I talked myself into that one.
So the cool thing, and for everyone else who doesn't know, the Widow has been around since, I could be way overdoing this, but I want to say like 05, 06 or so, right in there probably. They've been probably one of the most consistent ball lines ever. And even after they moved from Hopkinsville to Brunswick production, the core stayed the same. They transferred some cover stocks over, but for the most part, it hasn't skipped a beat. Every single Widow comes out, rolls amazing. And we are showing this thing hooked.
I feel like I got it out of touch early in the mids.
Well,
and you could see it drove, obviously a little heavy, but
no, this one is really strong. So the last Widow was the 3.0, which was January of 24, and anyone who's thrown it or seen it, it's a dull solid. So it was that big archy Black Widow motion that we've seen. This one goes back to like every time they pearlize a Black Widow, you get this massive change of direction down lane.
Have they all used the gas mask core?
Yeah, I don't think that's ever changed. I think every single Widow, even they did like a Widow spare, they did the urethane Widows. I believe every one of them has used the gas mask core.
All right, well,
don't quote me on that. I'm sure someone at Hammer or Brunswick will tell me I'm wrong.
Yeah,
I think so.
You've explained your feet, so
let's hear it.
If two-handers like to hear it, I stand on the back arrows at 35. As many people know, I tend to hop at the foul line, so I would not use my foot.
Won't use where he stops.
Yeah, not the stopping point, but 17 to 9.
Important to say, if the hop is consistent and the same every time, it doesn't matter as long as the ball's off your hand.
Correct.
I'll defend him on that.
And it kind of subconscious. Who is this, Sean Maldonado? That
he made a living doing this.
Yeah, well, not all of us can. 19, 13. You saw it was a little in, still drove.
Yeah, I went through the pins hard. I think this is your last one.
I can still make it 3 for 5.
No doubt.
I think we got hopefully lined up and more consistent.
Maybe you did.
Well,
I didn't throw it very good, but that's okay. That's what people want.
Did you strike once?
Once.
Once, okay.
I think. Once.
I think so. Let's do another one right here.
It was good too. This is the best shot he's thrown in 4 years. Overall, it's a good ball.
Overall, amazing. Change of direction.
Yeah, it's a Widow. I don't think much needs to be said. It's a great looking Widow, probably one of my favorite of recent, because you can't see a lot of stuff when it's rolling down the lane. This is the Black Widow Mania, again, due out January 16th. Go check it out at bowlingballcom and like and subscribe to all of our videos.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks.